science. The next concept in management, that is management as a profession. So now only we discussed about the management as an art and a science. Now we discuss about management as a profession. So as you know about the profession, as already you learned in first PUC business studies in first chapter, the main economic activity is profession. So what is profession? Profession means it is an occupation for which a specialized knowledge and skills that are to be required and entry is restricted. Say for example, doctors, lawyers, engineers, chartered accountants, those all comes under the profession. So that is why profession is an occupation in which the peoples are required a specialized knowledge and skills as well as also experience to perform a particular work or task. That is called a profession. So where the entry is restricted. So all the people, they cannot able to get entry into a respective profession. So that is why the management is also relating with the profession. So nowadays the management is also becoming a professional activity. So what are the features of profession? There are mainly 5 features that can be observed with the profession. The first feature of profession is well-defined body of knowledge. So where for all professions, they are based on well-defined body of knowledge that can be acquired through instructions, that is, that can be acquired through the teaching methodologies. That is why if you want to become a doctor, or if you want to become a chartered accountant, if you want to become a lawyer, or if you want to become an engineer, means there will be a particular specialized knowledge is required. So that knowledge is also can be get through the continuous instructions. That is why where in management also, there are so many kinds of books are available, there are so many kinds of institutions that are set up through those kinds of associations and organizations, we can able to get the knowledge relating to the management aspect. That is why where there are so many educational institutions were set up, and there are so many kinds of books, journals and research papers are available. Through that we can able to get instruction and we can able to get the complete knowledge relating to the management. So that is why the management is also have the feature of profession. So then second feature of profession is restricted entry. So where the meaning itself says entry is restricted. So all the peoples, they cannot able to become a doctors, all the peoples, they cannot able to become a lawyer, all the peoples, they cannot able to become an engineer. So where there are certain entry is restricted. So how the entry is restricted means entry through various exams, and where it will going to set the minimum educational qualifications. That is why where the certain professional organizations, they are going to conduct various types of exams like preliminary exams, mains exams. By conducting the test, they are going to select the peoples to get the knowledge in a particular field of work. Say for example, if you want to become a chartered accountant, means if you want to become a chartered accountant means immediately after completion of your PUC, you need to write the CPT exam. After clearing CPT exam, you need to write IPCC exam. After clearing that, you need to go through the internship. After that, you need to clear the mains exam, like where you can able to get the entry in a respective profession through various means of exam, and where it will going to set minimum educational qualifications. So like that also in management we can able to observe that there are professional courses are available, like BBA course is available, MBA course is also available. If you want to go through that BBA course, MBA course means you need to get the minimum educational qualification. So that is why where the management is also becoming a profession where it also get entry through exams and minimum educational qualifications. This is about the second feature, that is entry, that is restricted entry. Then third is professional association. So where for each and every profession we have an respective associations. So for a chartered accountant, so for chartered accountants, ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, is an association which is going to regulate the entry and rules, regulations and procedures that are to be followed in performing the duties and activities which are relating to an accountant or accounting activity. So like that for law, or that is for LLB course, we have the Bar Council of India. So where that association is going to regulate the rules and regulations and also procedures in performing their practice. And also for medical field we have IMA that will going to assist all the professionals in guiding and also all the professionals in following the rules and regulations. That is why in each and every profession we have a regulation or we have an association. In management also, Indian Institute of Management is also there, where that will going to act as a professional association. So that is why in future also it may become the professional association. Then fourth character is ethical code of conduct. So here code of conduct is nothing but each and every association, they are going to frame certain guidelines, certain rules and regulations that will going to guide the behavior and attitude of the professionals. That is why where all professions are bound by certain code of conduct that guides the behavior of professionals. Here code of conduct is nothing but following the ways, following the rules and regulations in conducting their duties and activities. That is why the professional associations, they are going to conduct or they are going to frame code of conduct. According to that, each and every profession must and should follow all those rules and regulations. Say for example, for CA, ICAI is an association where ICAI is going to frame certain code of conduct. According to that code of conduct, every chartered accountant must conduct the activities and their duties. That is why the ethical code of conduct is the fourth feature of profession. So then last feature of profession, that is service motive. So where the all professionals main aim is to provide service to the clients, where all the professions they are going to performing their duties, responsibilities and activities because of to serve its customers. That is why all professions they have an service motive or service intention. So all these about the features of profession. All these features are also similar and associated in the management. So that is why the management is called as a profession. So all these about the concept management as an art, science and a profession. So while starting of this concept, I noted that management is an multidisciplinary concept or multidisciplinary activity. So the features of art are very similar to the features of management are very similar to the features of art, science and profession. So that is why management is called an multidisciplinary aspect. Thank you.